Hello, mister.
Free spot here. How's your aim?
Okay, I'll play. Oh. Damn it. Oh! Ooh.
Time to shine.
Ah.
Okay, I'll admit to being impressed. Think I'll call it while I got my digits.
See ya. You ready to play, huh?
Count me in.
Now, let me see. Now, watch and learn. Ooh.
this is you.
Thanks, mister. You helped me out there.
Y'all all right then?
Yep.
You got a problem? What is it? Girl, hand
Yep.
up.
Now, come on.
Dear God!
Devil, thank you. Yep. Yeah. Take it easy. God damn. Ah!
Ooh, they gon' thank me for this.
Easy, easy. Let's go, girl. You leave her be!
I ain't afraid to get blood on my hands.
Let's make this
You
quick.
gotta know how-
I'm a busy man.
You're...
Yep.
Welcome. In the mood for a show?
Can I buy a ticket, please?
Okay, head on in. Tent to your left.
Folks, I'm going to tell you a morality tale from when our country was young that the settlers used to tell about the woods of Massachusetts and the creatures that lived there. One summer, a bear was by the stream, and old man Wind appeared and said, "Bear, I shall blow a mighty cold upon the land, and gorge yourself on fish and meat, and go find a den. Then sleep, not for one night, but for 60. Go tell all the animals of the forest what I have told you." Bear was sad because the fish were his friends, and now he had to eat them. But he knew to do whatever the wind told him. The animals of the forest often teased Bear and said he was slow and lazy and foolish for listening to old man Wind. "You're talking to the wind again, eh?" laughed the rabbit. "I think Bear has finally taken leave of his senses," said the turtle. "And he's getting so rotund that even I could outrun him." "I'm smart and quick," said Rabbit. "I'll outrun old man Wind if he comes a-calling, or you, since you're into eating your friends." The turtle said, "If Wind comes, I'll just hide in my shell." Then Bear went and warned Coyote and Possum that they should prepare for a long, cold winter. "It's so hot," said the Coyote. "There's plenty of time." The lazy Possum said, "Well, there's an abundance of food. Maybe I'll just store some in my pouch." Even his squirrel friends made fun of Bear. They laughed and squibbled and squabbled. "Chunky needs a nap. Fatty Goody Two-Shoes does what he's told." Bear was very sad. But he was a good bear, and he always did what old man Wind told him. He went and found a den, snuggled inside, and fell fast asleep. Bear snored and snored for many days. When he woke up, he saw spring had come. He was very hungry, so he walked outside. As the snow melted, he saw all his friends who hadn't listened, frozen and just ready to be eaten. And that's why the bear hibernates. So listen to your elders and do just what you're told.
Oh, was the show not to your liking?
All right, girl.
Lordy!
Hate to wake you, Sleeping Beauty, but we're here.
Thanks for that, partner. All the best.
Good day.
Look, I'm not being unreasonable. Better than this.
We cannot replace perfectly good China set because of one chip.
Give me the damn bag!
Je ne peux pas le
Here, he
croire.
has a gun!
Arrêtez! Arrêtez! Get away from her! No, no! No! Jesus!
I don't gotta take this from you.
Damn it!
Holy shit!
Out of the way! Whoa there. Yeah.
devils ain't dead.
Everyone, train will be here soon.
What?
Howdy there. Welcome. I'm glad you're doing the right thing.
Hey, that's good to hear.
Thanks, partner.
Mister,
How's it been treating you?
just sticking it all.
Yep. Come on, girl.
Hello, for a show, I presume?
Ticket, please.
Make your way through the doors on either side of me.
Welcome, one and all, to the remarkable example of modern entertainment at its finest. Now, most of you young'uns, I'm sure, know about our great national hero and pioneer, Josiah Blackwater. Him that gave the town of Blackwater its nomenclature. You see, only about 100 years ago, weren't nothing here but big old forest, ferocious beasts, surly savages, arid deserts, and unconquered mountains. The West, well, the whole West was untamed. Your mama probably told you bedtime stories about Josiah's many adventures. But I'm gonna tell you a story you ain't likely to have heard about his possum hat. Now, Josiah Blackwater was born in the year of our Lord 1782 in a log cabin just west of Ansburg. He was a special boy. His pa gave him his first rifle when he was 3 years old. Boy, he took to it right away. He exclaimed, "There's a whole mess of critters out there in them woods that aim to eat us, so I'm gonna consume them first." Yes, sir. He really took to killing all manner of things. He was such a keen shot. One morning, he was sorting up some winter turnips for the root cellar when a big old bear and her cubs came in the kitchen hunting for food. It had a mind to eat up all the jams and preserves. Josiah grabbed that bear and wrestled her to the ground and squeezed and squeezed and squeezed. He whooped the tar clean out of that big old critter. Then he tied her up and grabbed them cubs and ground them into sausages while the mama bear watched. That's fine eating. His mom and pa knew right then he was cut out to be the finest wild frontiersman that ever drew breath. But first, they wanted him to get some book learning. After only 3 days of attending school, Josiah beat the living daylights out of the class bully and announced to his daddy that he was tired of ciphering and mathematics on account it's only good for adding up the number of critters or Indians you can kill. So he ran away from home and headed west. Now, these lands were occupied by savages then, and when Josiah Blackwater came scouting through, he recognized it to be a land of splendor, wasted on those that couldn't appreciate it on account of worshiping false idols. He got rid of all them pesky buffalo, and thereby ensured those infernal Injuns didn't have nothing to eat. Of course, that got them mightily riled up, so he had to slaughter all of them, too. Just like his daddy had once done to the Redcoats in 1775. Right about that time, he met an Indian girl he took pity on account of having annihilated her family. She was 12 years old, and so he took her as his wife. She gave him 2 sons before she died of typhus. Now, y'all know that Josiah Blackwater wore a possum for a hat. But most don't know how that came to be. Well, one day, old Josiah was riding a couple of alligators down the Lanahatchee River. Riding, standing up, and shooting eagles right out of the sky when he sees a big old mountain lion about to eat a possum. Josiah grabbed that mountain lion by the tail and wrestled it till it was plumb dead. Well, that possum really took to Josiah. Followed him around like a dog loyal to its master. Yes, they had a lot of adventures together. Now, Josiah never cried a day in his life, but he pert near dead on the day that possum passed. For they were mighty fine friends. So he skinned it and made it into a hat. Back in them days, a possum skin was as good as money, but he never parted with that hat, not even for $10. Once he founded the town of Blackwater, he sent word for settlers to come. It was the last stop in the west before San Francisco. He met a girl by the name of Rufina Helsby at a barn dance one night, took her as his wife, and settled down. Built himself a cattle empire and had 14 youngins. But Josiah Blackwater wasn't the home-loving kind, and he grew mighty restless. One day on the courthouse steps, he announced, "You may all go to hell, and I will go to Saint Denis." And so he did. Enjoyed French pursuits of strumpets and wanton gluttony, which is where he came upon the idea of running for Congress. He wore that possum hat every day as a congressman, as a reminder of where he come from, saying, "I may live in barbaric splendor, but I always remember, keep your friends close and your gun closer, because you don't know when you might have to shoot them."
Hope you had a nice time.
Yep. Wow, must cover some real numbers like that.
Morning, sir.
Morning, friend.
Hey, the performers asked me to come see them here. I helped them out with something up in Van Horn.
All right, I'll let them know you're in. Curtain's just about to come up, so why don't you take a seat, then come back and see me after the show? All right.
you, thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. I am your host, Aldridge T. Abington. Thank you. Yes, Aldridge T. Abington. Few men have had a career more crowded with incident and various intercourse with the world than I. During extensive travel through this and foreign lands, I have procured a show so fantastical, there exists nothing like it. Anywhere. In an effort to bring this entertainment to even the poorest dreamer of dreams, I have determined the ticket price should be very low, and the show held without a profit. To me, it's true. For it is blessing enough to bring these gifted artists to you. I met these odd fellows in a tavern in some godforsaken place, entertaining. They are quite a capricious bunch, presenting Miss Marjorie and her medical miracles.
Well, hello, Sandy! Oh, isn't this a fine-looking place? Now, they told me you were all dandies and dancing girls. No, that ain't
We want more!
Well, grab onto your seats and hold on to your lunches, because we have a show for you!
How about that?
Without further ado, let me present Miss Marjorie's medical miracle, Bertram the Pin-Headed Giant!
Ah, look at that big guy!
He ain't even as smart as he looks. But what he lacks in brain, he makes up for in love.
This is the best.
Our half-witted Hercules is as strong as a bull. As sweet as me. You, sir, would you assist?
Me?
Hell yeah! Come on
That's
up.
it.
Yeah, get out there. Let's see it.
Oh. You look like a strapping young lad. I want you to hit him. Right here, right in the breadbasket. Go on, give him a real big suck.
I don't know.
Oh, the only danger is
Bring
breaking
out
your
more
arm.
freaks!
Come on now. Do it.
All right.
I love it!
Hold on. Bertram.
Y'all see this?
Hey, sometimes he gets carried away.
What kind of a two-bit show is this? Your freak nearly killed
No,
me.
no, Bertram.
Well, all right. Give us some more.
Tis I, Magnifico the Magnificent, and I have tamed the beast.
Y'all see this?
Ladies and gentlemen, I, Magnifico the Magnificent, am a master of apparition
Go on.
and dissipation, and even the art of transfiguration.
On with the show.
Oof. I have mastered hypnosis, telekinesis, telepathy, and escapology. And now, for my next feat, I will relieve Miss Marjorie of her frock. Disrobio!
Doing, you nasty little pervert.
What? Damn it! We were gonna give them a show.
Yep.
Not like that, you're not.
I give up. Amateurs.
Go follow your brother. Well,
Yeah, do it.
That's our show! Thanks, Anthony! All ticket sales are final!
Well, tiny people and tiny-headed giants, curious things. They are a delight and can make you money.
All right.
So, before you snuff out that oddly shaped baby, bring them to me. I discovered this next act in a tiny village in Italy.
Let's see it.
Truly the most exotic of places in the world. He was just a 10-year-old boy. I raised him. I bathed him. I shaved him from head to toe. He is truly a wonder to behold. Presenting Benjamin Lazarus.
This is something.
Welcome to my incredible display of dark arts and mystical prowess, my dear ladies and gentlemen. Now, it's unfortunate fact that in this mortal coil we are all born to suffer from all manner of maladies in daily life. Who here has not had a friend or loved one near death's door from coal gas fumes, typhoid fever, diphtheria, or the bite of a rabid animal? The greatest wealth is your health. All the gold in the world cannot purchase it, and yet it is the most delicate and tenuous of all life's gifts. And nothing knocks down death's door faster than this. A man cannot outrun a bullet. Many fools have tried and failed in this endeavor, including the tonic salesman I caught begging
Bring
my
out
wife.
some more ants.
I joke. I joke. I assure you, he has met his maker and they are playing gin rummy among the molten lava of Hades. I have traveled all around the world, delighting young and old with all manner of feats of amazement, but none are as dangerous as what I am prepared to attempt tonight. I will hand this Dee Packenbush revolver over to my assistant and stand at considerable distance across the stage. She will point the revolver at my head and pull the trigger using lightning-quick reflexes taught to me by a tiny man I met in the distant Orient. I will catch the bullet in my teeth. Yes, my teeth. To prove that these are indeed live rounds, if my sharpshooting assistant would be so kind as to shoot this bottle of Lalicola off my head.
This is insane.
Off my head. Careful.
This is the
I
best.
could do without a bullet in the brain right now.
Okay. Oh my god, you what?
Oh my God! Sweet Jesus.
That bit always scares me. Now, observe as I, the great Benjamin Lazarus, will do what no man has ever done and cheat death as if it were nothing.
What is he doing?
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
Show us how it's done.
Thank you. Let's do that again.
All right. Oh, I can't take it.
You're pulling my leg. This is a bunch of dang balderdash.
A skeptic, hmm? Ah,
am Benjamin Lazarus. I assure you, I am not participating in some hoax or carnival ruse. These bullets are 100% real. In fact, I challenge any member of the audience to come forward with their own firearm, and I will yet again display my uncanny skill to catch a bullet in my teeth.
Y'all see this?
Is no one man enough? Come on, someone stand up and take a shot.
We want more!
Okay. If nobody else is gonna expose this phony, then I will.
I trust you are a good shot, sir.
I can shoot a fly's wings off at 100 paces.
Excellent, my good man. Now, ready? Take aim.
Right, it's too much.
And fire.
He'll knock his teeth out.
Is he okay?
Dang.
How did he do that?
Believe, ladies and gentlemen, death is just an illusion after all.
Well, all right.
Yes! Yes!
Woo! This is
Truly
great.
a feat of incredibility. I told you that boy would bring you all manner of personal satisfaction. He certainly does me. Now, I discovered this next remarkable woman in a lost jungle, deep in the wilds of Colombia, where they do not wear clothes. She breathes fire! Yes, she does! And for those with the universal and not unworthy curiosity, yes, I can attest, she does emit fire from almost every orifice in her body. Presenting Antoinette San Servino!
Oh, don't burn yourself! I'll marry you! Whew, I like hot things too! She's something else! Woo-hoo, what a girl! Look at her! Woo! You gotta love yourself a fire! Woo! I love it! Come on, fire lady!
Oh, wonderful! Oh, incredible! It's still hot in here, huh? Incredible! Bravo! Though I must warn you, court her at your peril. She'll not nurse babies, she'd turn them into bacon! Thank you. Thank you. He liked that joke. Yes. I discovered this next woman in the kingdom of Poland, where she sang by the roadside, subsisting on coppers tossed at her feet. Miss Robin Koninsky.
Hello. Thanks for joining us today. This here is a new song about a so-called modern improvement you may have become aware of called the telephone. This new machine will carry a facsimile of your voice from Blackwater to Valentine to Saint Denis, and they propose to distribute them to all manner of places so that no matter where you are, somebody is looking for you. A wise man prayed that one day we may all eventually be gathered together in a heaven of everlasting rest and peace and bliss, except for the inventor of the telephone, because someone is always calling, saying, hello, hello. I've got a little baby, but he's out of sight. I talk to him across the telephone. I can't see my honey, but he's mine all right. This gal just can't leave a man alone. Every single morning you will hear me yell. He central picks me up along the line. They connect me with my honey and I ring that bell. And this is what I say to baby mine. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me. Then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own. Hello? Your wife from Blackwater calling.
You're beautiful.
Hello. This morning through the phone they said he'd been with Bess and told me exactly where he's at. Now I'm headed out of town to his address. That man better hold on to his hat. I sure do worry that the wires might get crossed and it will separate me from my baby mine. Then some other gal will win him and my game is lost. And so
Oh, what a fine tune. She is
How
a
about
siren,
that?
singing from the rocks as men bash into them to their doom. Thank you for joining me for tonight's entertainment. I hope it has delayed for at least a moment the crushing and remorseless misery of this mortal coil. Good night, dream well, and come back soon.
That's it!